Hello and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to talk about my projects, my whips, I have only one finished object today to show you, but I will show you it. First of all, I have to thank Yarnyoy on YouTube for giving me a shout out. That's just amazing, so thank you very much. And welcome to all of the new subscribers. I believe many of you are coming from her, so welcome. And for you that has been here all the time, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you first my finished object, and it's Gregor. So last time I talked about me finishing objects or projects before doing something new, and yeah, he got his jacket done. And since I know many of you are new viewers, so I will just say that I have been crocheting for 2 years, and for 1.5 years I did it wrong. So I actually just have crochet in the right way to do single or double stitches in US and British terms right for 6 months or so since last Christmas. So this is Gregor. He is a TOFT doll from Doll Emporium book, and he's made with the original pattern, but I did the double stitches in British term wrong all the time. So he is twice the size as you should expect when you're doing a doll from that pattern. So if you want your doll to look like Gregor here, you should do every single stitch or double stitch, single in US, double. So yarn over and draw through one more time. Then you will have this kind of doll. The yarn I used on him is basically only drops yarn. It's drops cotton merino, and for his skin and hair, jacket, shirt and trousers is big merino extra fine. So yeah, but this was only a very old project I have been laying around since last Halloween, and I was like, will I ever finish his jacket? Because I know I did crocheting wrong when I made his jacket, and the only thing I was missing was the one arm, and I was like, I don't want to go back to an old and very wrong project then. Yeah, so he has only been sitting in a shelf without his jacket, and I was like, okay, I only miss one arm. I don't want to crochet a new jacket for him in the right way, so I just have to go back to the old kind of stitch and just finish it. And it's on the wrong side too, so that's kind of funny. So last podcast I promised I would finish his jacket, and so I did. Gregor has no jacket, and for you that doesn't know, he's supposed to be a vampire, and every vampire has to have a jacket. And he has black eyes, not colored ones, because I thought vampires have to have black or red eyes, and I didn't have red, so it was going to be black. And his skin is more pale and pink than everyone else of the dolls I have made. So in contrast to the other ones, he's very, very pale and pink. So that's why he looks a little bit more like a vampire than the others. And actually I have been giving away all of my other dolls. From my first video I showed you 7 dolls, and all of them are given away. I made one after that, and The only other doll I have is another doll in the same size as Gregor. And he's naked and have no hair because I only made the body or the whole doll, and then I found out, oi, I'm doing this wrong. So he's naked, and I don't know if I'm going ever to fix that because I haven't started any project to give him clothes. So in first hand, I'm probably gonna give Gregor some shoes before I'm thinking about the other doll at all. Maybe I'm going to frog him, or maybe not. Gregor has to have a friend, doesn't he? So this is my only finished object, and I'm going to show you the other ones, my whips. And then you have this project living in this dog bag from TOFT. TOFT is a British company, and it's only alpaca yarn. In this bag I have a lot of body parts for Gina and Owen, who is the animals you could buy in the May crochet along calendar they have. And I didn't finish it because I was missing day 16, and I sent them a mail, and I got a mail with the whole pattern, so now I can finish them, because since last podcast I was at day 8, and then I crochet as a crazy person and got to day 16, and I was like, oh no, I'm missing this piece, so I couldn't finish it. That's the only reason why Gina and Owen isn't finished. So I have a lot of body parts. This body I had, I believe, no, I don't know. Where's the other body? It could be fun to just put some pieces on together and just see what you got, but in first hand I want to make the real animals. Okay, so this is a head, this is a head, and this is one body, and I believe, no, I actually don't know. Where is the another body? I have a, maybe I didn't do this is another body. Okay, so I haven't done it. So those two go together and those two go together, and I have a lot of legs, one tail and stuff laying around here. Next time I'm going to show you when they are finished, so this is not so interesting right now, I believe. So yeah, this is my TOFT crochet along from May, and I'm soon to be finished, and that's quite nice. So I know I said I wouldn't start a new project before I was finished some, and I did finish Gregor's jacket, and I did not finish the TOFT crochet along from May, but that's because I didn't have all the pattern pieces. So I did start Lupo, the sheep from Leilalan. How do you pronounce that in English? In Norwegian I would say Lalilalan. And I have made, or I have used like 2 weeks on this project. And this is the body of Lupo the sheep. And I have the hardest time ever to finish the bubble stitches. I feel, or I don't know, I just hate making the bubble stitches because they are so hard to my hand. It's actually hurting so badly. And yeah, so I don't know if you can see it from here, but from this line and downwards, you can see this line is quite different than this and this, and that's because when I was crocheting this, I recognized that all of my bubbles was going to the inside of the sheep, and I thought I just could poke them out again, because I thought they went inside because of me holding on the project and then poking them inwards. But then I realized that I did crochet the wrong way for the bubbles. Somehow I managed to do that when I was crocheting together the feet. And so I have to turn the whole project inside out from the part of here. So the bubbles was on the right side, and then the foot are, yeah, on the wrong side. So if you're a good crocheter and you know how the pattern is, or how it's going to look like, you can see that this one, the feet are inside out. But I thought that maybe it's not so bad if they are inside out. It's worse that all of the bubbles are inside out. So I just turn it around. And the line you can see here, that's actually I did, after I turned it inside out, I did crochet all the way up here, and then I saw that I did the same mistake again. So I frogged it from here down to here, and I just didn't realize that this round also was the wrong side, because I have been able to poke those one out the wrong way. So I just frogged it down to here, and then I crochet the right way. So these ones are the most prettiest ones, and these ones are wrong side. This one is the right side, but I have already tried to poke them out like I have done here. So those are not quite as pretty as they could be. But yeah, I think it's kind of funny to have some project like this, because I really can see how the progress is, and from here to here a lot of happened, and I have learned so much. And I never done bubble stitch before, or I did one in the octopus I did, but I hated it, and I actually didn't learn how to do it rightly there either. So yeah, this is the body of Lupo, and this is the last part of the baby gift I'm going to give to my friend, who is 6 days overdue and no baby yet. So maybe I'm going to finish it before the baby. I actually hope so. I hope the baby are going to be 8 days late. I don't think the mommy is agreeing with me there, but then I'm going to be finished with Lupo. And he has now got 2 arms. Where is the other one? I did 2 arms, and I actually did a lot of failures on them too, because I feel like it's not the easiest pattern to read. It's not very hard either, but when you're just reading the pattern and then crocheting and you think you're doing it right, and suddenly, oh, it should be 2 rows there. Why can't they just, yeah, write that in big black letters instead of in very, very slightly light gray color? Then you're seeing that way too, not too soon, but way too, you know what I mean, way too late. So yeah, I just did some freestyling on his arms, because they actually should be brown up to here, but anyway, I don't care. So he got now his arms, and I think that's great enough, good enough. And I actually did the cap. Yeah, there it is. So more of the horrible double stitches. And this one is supposed to go something like, yeah, also it's going to sit on his head like a cap, and I'm clearly not finished. But if I'm finishing this today and give him ears and then so on his eyes and stuff, he will soon to be finished. So this is my new work in progress, and I am actually wanting to make him so long, and when I'm finally making him, I'm going to give him away. So yeah. And he is made with Drops Merino extra fine wool, because that's my favorite yarn, in grey, and the color don't have any name, but it's the light grey and a cool brown. So yeah, it's not anything special about it, it's just merino wool. I can't wait to finish him. And I hope I can do that before the baby comes. So that's Lupo the sheep, and I have a last project to show you in this House of Yarn bag. This bag is actually new. I bought it from Strikkemekka. It's just a Norwegian site, so you can buy stuff. And inside it I have this book. So that means I have started the stag head over here. This is the Animal Heads Trophy Head to Crochet by Vanessa Munsi, and I love the book. It's quite hard to do the patterns inside here, or the projects. But I have finished 2 of the rabbit heads and 1 of the mouse heads down there. So the rabbit, I can show you. It's the one are actually hanging in my son's bedroom, but I won't pick that up today. So this is the rabbit head, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but here I feel like when I say here, it just sounds like hair, so I would rather say rabbit. But yeah, I'm going to make the stag head, and I haven't come any far as at all actually. I only did this part, and this is just the front of the face of the stag, and I see I have done it's so much smoother in the inside than the outside, so I consider to frog this part and just try to make it smoother, because on this side it's quite clumpy and I don't like that, and I think that has something to do with my crochet in the front of the first stitch part to do, because this side is actually looking smooth and nice. I don't know if you can see it, but on this side it don't, so I'm considering to frog that part and just do it over. I didn't use so long time in it anyway, and I really want a big project like this to be nice. So I don't know, but I've started the stag head and I hope to finish it before Christmas, and I actually hope to, I really want to make one another before Christmas, but I don't think I have time for that. Because when I'm finished with this is in Drops Nepal yarn, in just the brown. So yeah, as I was going to say, when I'm finished with it, this I'm actually going to make another. I'm starting a new project, because this one is for a friend, and Lupo the sheep is for a friend, and the May crochet along is for me or my son. He don't care, but I do. But actually has a new buy to show you. It's just yarn, but the baby father to the baby we are waiting for, he was asking me last year if I could crochet him a Viking hat, because he has long beard, red beard, and he wants a Viking hat to match it. So I'm actually going to crochet that for his birthday now this fall, and he doesn't know because he didn't got it last year, and I really want to crochet that to him now. And I can see if I can find the pattern I bought on Etsy on my phone, because of course I didn't think that through before I was going to film. Okay, so Viking hat crochet pattern. Ooh, there was a lot of nice things on Pinterest. I believe it's, ooh, I don't know, I believe it's this pattern I bought. Can you see it? Ooh, no. I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, it's those ones. if you want to see it, you can find it on Revelry and Etsy, and the pattern is by Mint Cat, Viking hat pattern by Mint Cat. So just search that up, look it up. And I'm going to make the hat in big merino extra fine. No, just big merino this time, sorry. It's going to need needle hook 5, and I'm going to have it white in the horns, dark gray to the metal rings around, and the helmet is going to be in this color. So those 3 colors I'm going to use on the Viking helmet, and I hope to be finished with that before October, because he has birthday in the start of October. So that means I actually have given myself another project with a limit, and I'm going to school. So I was like, before I was going to film now, I was like, should I film or should I study? No, I just want to film. It's going to be like, should I crochet or should I study? I'm probably going to crochet, but I should study. And yeah, you know, it's hard because all I want to do is crocheting, but I also want to get good grades. So yeah, that's all. I think I'm just going to say goodbye, and I hope I see you next time. Goodbye.